Professor Premrath, fellow panel speakers, and delegates for this summit. Actually, I have now listened to Mr. Vishwanathan airing his views on or his concern about what is required to be done by the government. Now, I have my own views on a few things like what he has told, but today the topic which we are discussing is how the technical education and what is its future scenario. So I don't know what exactly to be addressed. We have been addressing several issues. And being an All India Council for Technical Education, every day I listen to one word that the education we impart, at least in the technical education, is not having any quality. This is what every day you hear in the newspaper. Is it true? Is it that bad? But there are a few things which are to be done to improve the education, quality of education in this country. Maybe, as Mr. Vishwanathan has said, it may be that our system of affiliating systems of colleges to the university may have to be changed. We require autonomy. It's all true. There are a few things which we have got to find answers. Now, I just wanted to give you a comparison of the Indian education system and a system which is prevalent in US university, which was narrated by an American student who has undergone her studies in one of the national institutes in India. She has come here from one of the good universities in the US to undergo 2 or 3 courses in one of the good national level institute in this country. I just tell you her views on the Indian education system. I will just tell you that now that it's up to you to form your own views of how we have to improve our system. See, she has come here to undergo certain courses. What she says is, it is not the content of the course or the method of teaching, but rather the students that differ. Students at Indian institutions are much more relaxed, and for them, academics do not always seem like the top priority. Instead, they spend their time putting on amazing shows, playing lots of cricket, and organizing incredible festivals. When we say that, education has to be viewed as an overall development of the student. These are things are required. But what she says is that the importance is not on the academic side. Its importance is on the festivals and organizing so many festivals and cricket and things like that. Students really work hard to get into the leading institutions in this country, but once they are there, they enjoy. Having the brand ensures success in the future because they get good placement. So there is no rigorous training which is undergoing in these institutions. The attitude creates an atmosphere the student has never experienced in an American university. In the Indian institutes, the classes starts 10 minutes late. May not be true in all cases, but this is what she has told. Half of the students seem to sleep or talk. Students seems very passionate about the subject while submitting assignments. Usually a few students do the work What she says is 10% of the students do the work and the 90% copy the assignments. Cheating is almost a norm in examinations in India, but this behavior at American university would have met with severe punishments. They also say that the student has in an American university, she has a desire or the freedom to choose a major subject of her choice. Mid-semester examinations were new experience for her in the class. What she says is in the class. In the American, where she was undergoing the university studies, she never had an examination for the last 3 years in the classroom. All the examinations were posted in the website by this examiner, and the only thing is that the student will have to sign an honor code saying that whatever the teacher says, that if the teacher says that it's a closed book examination, 3 hours to be submitted 7th day from today, they honor that and they do it at home. Is it possible in India? So the students sign the honor code and are trusted to follow the rules of the examination. Cheating is rarely seen because the consequences could result in academic failure of the course or being kicked out of the university. She says that she personally prefers the Indian system because we have a lot of time, free time. At the American university, at the end of the week, every week, the teacher gives an assignment which you have to undergo at least 15 hours a day. 15 hours to the weekend to complete the assignment. Are we doing that? Only here is that we have quizzes, mid-semester and end semester, and a lot of free time. So she has enjoyed the time spending and meeting people, going to performances, listening to guest lectures, and exploring in general. So, is it that our academic system has to be improved? We know that I would say that we don't have dearth of qualified people. We don't have, when I say qualified, the qualified number of faculty is available at least in the mid-level. May not be in the higher level with PhDs. But are they suited to teach? They have a passion towards teaching or research or to do consultancy as part of the game? I don't know whether they have that. But the number game we always meet, we have today about 17 lakh seats for the engineering alone. For the diploma, we have another 8 lakh seats. The management, we have about 4 lakh. The system is so large in number, but are we able to produce? So there are reasons which cannot be pinpointed to one alone. It could be the academics, it could be the teacher, it could be the student, it could be the system. But we have got to have paradigm shift which has to take place in every field of this one. Now I just, having told that, I just would like to tell you one small thing, because we have been, they have planned an industry institute session also in the evening. But I said in the evening there will not be anybody to listen, so I said I would like to tell you a small thing. That when I talk about the industry institute interaction, we have somewhere around 60 to 70 lakh students undergoing engineering course in this country today at any point of time. Because we have 17 lakh seats today into 4. That's the number of students undergoing engineering curriculum. That is all with the AICTE, and then you have the other universities, private universities, deemed universities, the national level institutions, apart from that. When we say that every student should go and visit an industry, undergo industrial training, how is it possible? Just tell me. Is it possible for this student to, if an industry decides to admit, give it open to all the students to come, I think they only can do that. They cannot do any production. I mean, we have to go to the reality. So how do we circumvent that? I mean, I just have a I have something called the bringing the industry to the institution. This is what we thought. Which if you can say, assume that we have a car factory. If everybody would like to visit the car factory, it's not possible. So what we propose is that once in 6 months, this industry can telecast or webcast their production or assembly line to the whole of the engineering students across the country through using our technology. Once in 6 months they have to do it. I don't want this to happen as a recorded one. It has to be live. Then only it will be viewed. It has to be live only. Because once you record it and send it, it will become obsolete because the industry gets changed quite faster. So we would like to get to know what is happening in the industry. So how it is happening, at least you get a visual. I mean, you are not able to go and visit the industry because 60 lakh students visiting all the industries is practically impossible. So can we not try something like this? That is bringing the industry to the institutions. Can we take up? But in all these meetings, I don't find, because for the last 2 years I've been with the AICTE and attending meetings, but I don't find any industry people coming forward to take it up as a challenge to give it to as a CSR, at least as a CSR initiative. Yeah, this is something which happens once, transformer testing. People would not have seen it. Even if you want to do it, you cannot go and do it at the same time when they do the testing. This is a motherboard manufacturing. I just took a few examples which can happen. This is an undersea construction. Even if you go to the site, you cannot see it. You can only see through this kind of a media. Now, I'm just proposing something which has to happen. So we have got to bring in some kind of shifts to changes, which everybody will have to do it, something small or big. Every field, whether it is teacher, the student, the attitude of the student, the social system, the infrastructure, the library, whatever system, the teachers, everybody will have to get a change which has to happen over a period of time so that we will be able to bring in a quality education system in the near future.